InternetLawCompliance.com's Complete Legal Guide for Websites presents Disclosures and Disclaimers, also known as the fine print. Hi, my name is Jenny. I am part of InternetLawCompliance.com, which was founded about 10 years ago by attorney Jack Campitelli, who wrote the Complete Legal Guide for Websites on the laws, rules, and regulations governing the Internet as it pertains to the website owner, operator, Internet marketer, blogger, etc. The October 2009 U.S. Federal Trade Commission regulations requiring disclosures and disclaimers when using testimonials and endorsements has raised concerns for the many websites that use endorsements and testimonials in their marketing. The regulations, at first blush, are pretty nasty and leave a marketer wondering what to do next without shooting oneself in the foot. It has been put about by some people that the little guy, mom and pop, the ones like you and me, don't have to worry about this. But as with all government, the FTC can decide at the drop of a hat that they are going to go after anyone they find who is violating these rules. Poster children are a great thing for them to have to make sure the rest of us toe the line. Please don't be a face on a poster for the FTC. As always, we suggest erring on the side of caution. Why do you even need to be aware of the possible need for disclosures or disclaimers? Well, if your site carries a testimonial or endorsement, you must disclaim what compensation the provider of such endorsement or testimonial receives. Guess what? There are different rules for compensated and uncompensated. I deliberately do not use the word paid because there are other ways of compensation than just money, which the word paid implies. If you are a blogger, website operator, or email marketer and receive compensation or consideration of any kind from the internet business or seller of a product you talk about, you need a disclosure and disclaimer. If you link to a product you talk about, say as an affiliate, you must disclose that you get money or some other type of compensation for them purchasing the product, if that's the case. Obvious display banners and ads are excluded since they already imply that you get paid if someone clicks on the ad. It's common knowledge. Now, you probably have that sinking feeling that complete disclosure can be the end of effective marketing. Well, Jack, admittedly, a lightweight internet entrepreneur, accidentally discovered, in his desire to comply with this bit of rulemaking, the disclaimer secret that can actually increase your sales. And he's letting me tell you what it is. So listen up. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to give us your name. You don't have to give us your email address. You get to learn it totally anonymously. First, aside from the disclaimer secret, I'm hoping that after you watch this video, you'll understand that this ridiculous piece should be a promo piece for website copywriting. There are a lot better sales letters out there, but few better people than you, the e-entrepreneur, can analyze this information to see how disclaimers are handled in the copy without destroying the pitch. I'm sure I could have been more colorful, graphic, exciting, but this thing is worth serious attention. There is more observable disclaimer info in this video than you will find almost anywhere. Okay, about us. We sell an internet product, and it is what Jack thinks is the best book for web marketers who want to know about how to comply with all the internet and web laws, rules, and regulations, and still sell something from an idea to a physical product. Internet law as it pertains to the website operator is a complicated subject and can really hurt marketing efforts unless you know how to do it right. There are a few print and ebooks about the laws that affect those of us who sell via the internet, but none that I know of offer serious internet advice about not just how to comply with the regulations, but how to make money while doing so. He has even written a small booklet that comes with the Internet Law Compliance Complete Legal Guide for Websites, Rules for Bloggers, Blogging, Testimonials, and Endorsements, combined with magic cut and paste disclosures and disclaimers. It not only goes into more detail about the rules imposed in 2009, it gives you clean, clear, usable examples of disclosures and disclaimers that with a little editing, or not, can be used on your site, blog, in your email campaigns, whatever. And yet, Jack's book is serious enough that you can take it to your lawyer, and he or she will not think you're an idiot for buying it. In fact, they get to learn a whole bunch of stuff they might not have known. Jack claims in the book that after you read it, you'll know more than 95% of lawyers about internet law. He wrote that almost 10 years ago when he first published it, and we believe in our hearts that it's still pretty much true today. Okay, no more chatter. Stay with me here. There really is no trickery involved. We use the web to sell the Internet Law Compliance Complete Legal Guide for Websites, also called ILC, at www.internetlawcompliance.com. It sells for about $100. We don't use paid bloggers, and we certainly have no skills at search engine optimization, stuff most of you know much more about than we do. And I'll admit up front that we don't sell thousands of these a month. All I have to give you is the truth. I'm going to share it with you. When the FTC published new guidelines in October 2009, we had to update Internet Law Compliance Complete Legal Guide for Websites. So when I uploaded new content for our hundreds of members, Jack had me do something that his mentor, Internet Guru Sean Casey, taught him in a seminar once. Put a tracking link on everything. Since our sales letter, our homepage, uses testimonials, we were caught in the same snare as everyone else who markets using the Internet. We had to put a disclosure and disclaimers link at the bottom of the sales letter in a font that made it noticeable to readers, per FTC regulations. Jack did his best to write the disclaimer in a way that was truthful, but still be as interesting as he knew how to make it. He loaded it with lots of reference to other things he's done, people he knew, websites, etc. Those of you still on the Internet probably know precisely what he was doing. And then, at Jack's direction, I put a tracking link on it to see how many people went there compared to how many people stayed only on the sales letter page. And then he did one simple thing. And get this, not one other legal that we know of has suggested this secret to anyone. Why? My guess is because they're not, well, on second thought, you fill in the blank as to why they haven't. So here's the offer, and it won't cost you anything except a moment of your time. Go to the sales letter page, www.internetlawcompliance.com. Read it or not, your choice. Really won't hurt my feelings one way or the other. At the bottom of the sales letter is the disclosures and disclaimers link. Click on it. Read the page, study it, look at it, think about it. But if you don't get the secret that increased sales, then click the support link on the home page and write to our staff and say, "Hey, I don't get what the disclaimer secret is." And Jack will personally write you back and tell you what the secret is. And it won't come from an autoresponder. It will come from Jack personally after the staff forwards your email to him. And no, we are not going to add your email address to our database. This is between you and him. See, that was another disclosure, and you like us better already. I hope. But believe me, the disclaimer secret is in front of your nose in the copy. I really hope you say, I get it. It's that simple? Sweet. I'll change my copy today. And I can prove that this simple secret has seriously juiced sales. If you get the court order. That was a joke, but true. If the truth were known, the disclaimer secret started counting for almost all our sales. I hope I don't have to say that your results could be more or less than ours, because we're not selling you this secret. It's yours free. What I want you to see as you discover the secret is that the ILC system can actually teach you something that can increase your profit, while trying to keep you out of trouble with the FTC and other alphabet agencies. Now, please understand that there are real internet marketing geniuses out there that will totally rev your sales, and ILC is not one of them. If you need this kind of help, try Income Entourage or the affiliate code. And yes, dear FTC, if someone is viewing this video actually buys something from one of these mentor sites, I won't get anything. I have no way to place a cookie on the viewer's computer, but we did get their names from the smartest internet marketer I know when Jack asked him for some sites that had real stuff that might help people. Hey, that was an example of an inline disclosure. Do you see how easy that swallowed? And since it's true, it hopefully made me more believable. The simple message I want you to get from all of this is that the Internet Law Compliance System's Complete Legal Guide for Websites is the one book on internet law, at least that we know about, that keeps you, the entrepreneur, in mind with every single word that we asked you to read. It's full of maybe 100 ideas on how to comply with the law without shooting yourself in the foot. I know the disclaimer secret works. Well, at least I can prove it works for us. But since I'm not going to charge you 1 cent to learn it, you'll have to find out for yourself if it works for you. And I'd love to hear back from you if it works or even if it doesn't. Even if you don't want to spring for the $100 for the Internet Law Compliance System, then at least sign up for the affiliate program and make some money selling the darn thing. You don't have to buy the ILC system to be an affiliate. Signing up to be an affiliate is free too. In the Internet Law Compliance System, there are a host of ideas on how to comply with blogging regulations as well as testimonial regulations, while at the same time making your target market happy and excited about what you're saying. There are lots of ideas about how to write inline disclaimers to cover yourself when you make earnings or other claims in your sales copy. The ILC system comes complete with copyrighted forms for your privacy agreement, user agreement, or terms of use agreement, a dynamite purchase agreement, as well as some disclaimer forms and some email signature language for commercial emails, all licensed for your personal use when you purchase the ILC system. And if you sell health products, then the FDA report that comes with the system is worth the price of Internet Law Compliance Complete Legal Guide for Websites all by itself. I know 2 health product web retailers who are in prison right now that could have been saved if they'd followed the advice in the FDA report. Jack actually gave them the advice in time to save them, but since the advice was free, it didn't mean anything to him. We do believe in alternative health products, that they are essential, and it doesn't help any of us when someone who sells good products gets sent to prison. There is no way we know of stopping the FDA, but there are a number of smart things you can do to keep out of their gun sights. They have a few hot buttons, and if you don't know how to work around these legally and still want to sell health products, then you just might meet those 2 guys I mentioned in prison. They're nice guys. You'll probably like them. Our disclaimer. This video contains legal information, not legal advice. You are always encouraged to consult with a lawyer about your individual situation, since this video can only deal with general cases, and in reality, there is no such creature. You, the viewer, are entitled to self-advise based on this information, but you are not entitled to look to the author to indemnify your decision and your course of action based on this video. Okay, with that taken care of, now you go discover the disclaimer secret for yourself. www.internetlawcompliance.com. This is just one of many informative videos that you will find posted on YouTube based on information from Internet Law Compliance's Complete Legal Guide for Websites in the following days and weeks. Subscribe to receive an announcement of when we post a new bit of information. We will be discussing spam, disclaimers and disclosures, FDA issues, and much, much more in upcoming videos. See you there.